reached your level, but I strive for it every day.
Well, thank you very much. Now we're very flattered.
So tell us about your character. You're Mrs.
Liza Winter.
I'm Liza Winter. So my husband and I were happily studying our chosen disciplines at Princeton University when my husband got a weird letter saying, "Come to New Mexico, we're not going to tell you why." And she, as a good wife, decides to support her husband, give up her career as a teacher and academic botanist to follow him, not quite knowing what she was letting herself in for. And I think that in theory she thought she could do this, but the practice was so much more difficult, both in terms of the lifestyle of living under military rule in a secret base where you weren't allowed to communicate with any of the people who keep you sane, to the marital problems of, we imagine that Frank and Liza would have shared their passion and their nerdiness over the dinner table, but he's no longer allowed to tell her what he's doing or why. And I think, as a person you can say, yeah, no, I'll be able to do that, that won't be a problem, and then in practice she finds it very hard. Also, as a botanist, she conveniently spots some slightly odd things happening to the plant life around the base, and not being a fool or one to be deterred by a rather shirty set of military types, she starts to question what they might be doing in the tech area that's causing these changes in the plant life.
I feel like, so this time period is the 40s. It's very early on. Superman is probably exploding across pop culture, but so is Lois Lane. Here you are on the front lines, and she's a smart woman. Do you feel like there's any similarities there for you?
I'm going to go nerd. I'm going to raise you Lois. I'm going to meet your Lois Lane. I'm going to raise you a Cassandra from Greek mythology, who was given the gift of prophecy and the curse of never being believed.
Yes.
That's the trope I'm going for. She's also got a little hint of madness, which makes believing her all the more problematical and makes her isolation all the greater. So yeah, it's a lonely job out there in New Mexico.
Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us.
It was a great pleasure. I hope to see you again.
Okay.